How are you both today?
Hi, how are you?
Hey.
Good, good. Well, let's jump in to start. I would love to hear when you guys first got the script for this. What were your thoughts and what made you want to do this film?
Um,
Well, I am a diehard of the original. I've watched it a million times, and playing Rose was something that I never thought I'd have the opportunity to do. But once it came my way, I jumped on a Zoom with Wade, who is the director, and he just had such a clear vision of what this reimagining would look like. Everything from inspiration boards to color palettes, references, even music. And it was just something that I really saw myself immersing myself into. And it was a very easy yes for me.
all of that. And when I first read the script, I was just laughing out loud. I was like, oh my God. There's sometimes you have to imagine like all of the parts coming together, like, oh, then it'll be funny, I see. But then just to be laughing when I read it, and I was like, oh, no brainer.
Okay. And I absolutely love the dynamic between your two characters. I felt like Rose might be this kind of like Miranda Priestley type boss, but that's definitely not the case. Just what was it like working together and bringing all that to life?
It was so much fun. We shot the scenes that I was in. We shot at the house, and then we shot at the office. So we didn't have trailers in both of those locations. So our time off would be in the same area. So it really felt like. And we were in our outfits, and so we were just like moving through as friends, being on camera and being off camera, and it was just like very seamless, and we just showed up for work like every morning and just like ready to have a good time, whether we were shooting or not.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, and Nicole is just such a beautiful, kind, and hilarious person. It was just kind of like when you like meet your first friend, like at school, and you're not like thinking about like, oh, you're like, oh yeah, duh, like,
Yeah.
oh cool, like
Yes.
what's our schedule now? Like,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
What are we doing? What are we ordering
Yeah.
for lunch?
Yes, literally, what are we ordering? That's literally
Yeah.
one of the first things she said to me, like non-professionally. It was great.
I love it. And so now I feel like when a remake is made, people naturally compare it to the original, especially since that was such a classic. But what, in your opinions, sets this one apart?
Well, first of all, I think people should watch the original because
Literally.
I think it's a really great movie. And I hope that, when people watch this, they go back and watch the original because for somebody like Simone, she's never seen it, So this is a great opportunity to introduce people her age to the original. And obviously this movie has such a modern take, but it's not modern in the sense of like there's texting and social media. I mean, it's the way that we talk to each other. It's what we feel that we can take on, how we talk to our families, all of the family dynamics. But at its core, it is a family adventure movie, which is very throwback. It is the late 80s, early 90s, feel good, where you are just like you're in it with this teenager, and you're having just the best time with her. And I really love that this version kept that from the original.
Yeah. I think they're like two different planets that live in the same universe. And they're in no way competing with each other. I think it was like we love the original so much, we want to come back to it. And just because there's a whole new cast and a whole new world of 2024, it naturally is different. And so I think it does that really beautifully.
Definitely. All right. Thank you both so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.